Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, that guy just straight up made me exercise for so long. I've literally been doing laps for 10 hours straight. He just straight up made me do pull-ups. So many pull-ups, 1,000 pull-ups for literally 1,000 times. But thank God I'm finally back in my room. At least I'm finally away from him. Huh? What? What? No! Sorry. Hello everyone, this is FredBearCorn25 here, and welcome back to another plushie unboxing video. Well, I can't really consider this as a unboxing video because, well, this is a sack. It's a giant sack, that is. So yeah guys, so for the past few months, I actually been ordering off of Makeship because lately a lot of creators had come together to actually make their own plushies and everything and decide to release it for a limited time. So just a quick reminder for anyone who doesn't remember what Makeship was from my Papa Louie unboxing video. So Makeship is a company where creators can actually collab with them to make like many different merchandise for you know, for their fans, from standees, plushies, pins, and yeah, just about anything. And basically, the fans have to fuel the campaign. So they are only given a certain amount of time before eventually the campaign is over. So in order for the product to be made, the character has to have a total of 200 sales. And if they don't make it within that time limit, that's it. The creator is the only one who ends up getting it, and everyone will be refunded. So you will never get that limited edition plushie or whatever it is. So yeah guys, so once again, there was another creator out there, not Flipline Studios, but a creator who is very well known in the animation meme community named Sir Fluff. So he/she/them, it doesn't matter how you decide to prefer them as. So she actually decided to collab with Makeship for the 4th time, all the way back in, I think, August, to make one final plushie for something called the Axolotl brothers. So inside this pouch right here, this awesome, really cool design. There's actually a dabbing frog right there. So inside this pouch is the final plushie from the Axolotl brothers. And actually they are very popular within her YouTube channels. So yeah, so I am pretty excited to open up this one. At least whoever this little buddy is in there, well, I of course already know, is going to be unearthed in just a moment. So yeah guys, so I'll see you guys in a second. And whoop! And here he is everyone. This is the recent plushie that I had just received from Makeship, and his name is Muffin. So he is an axolotl, and he is quite possibly one of the most popular characters that Sir Fluff has ever created on her channel. And while he may not be #1, but he is definitely quite one of the most popular characters out there that she created. So for anyone who has no idea what on earth is an axolotl, basically they are amphibians. They're actually quite similar to that of salamanders, and they are creatures that live in freshwater lakes. Specifically, they actually exclusively live in Mexico, in Lake Xochimilco. I know, it may be a little bit hard to pronounce, but hopefully I got it right. And also, they are unfortunately considered an endangered species. So, they can actually come in many different colors. So, the most common colors that I see a lot of people make their OCs are pink and blue. But in actuality, yellow and white are actually the most common colors that you would actually see within axolotls. So they can also have the ability to regrow back their limbs. So if at any chance that they actually lose maybe a gill or fin or something like that, they would actually be able to regrow it, just like a starfish or even an octopus. But also, as a little fun fact, they actually stay in their larvae form. So they actually, what I mean is that they don't undergo metamorphosis. They pretty much retain their original form from pretty much from when they were actually born. So if anything, axolotls are actually an everlasting larvae, but here, we actually have a anthropomorphic axolotl. So yeah guys, so just to give a little basic facts about Muffin here. So he is 30 years old. He straight up doesn't care what other people think about him because he is an extrovert. He will always speak his mind. He doesn't care what other people think. And straight up, he is very loyal to his friends and everything like that. So if you were to lay your hands on them or straight up make fun of them, he will respond back with his fists. And also, he is the oldest out of the 3 brothers, and as a fun little fact, he is actually pansexual. So that's nice to know. And also, he is pretty muscular too, but you can't see it though because he's hiding it underneath his shirt. And also, he has that very, very big grin on his face. And he is ready to make sure that you stay fit and strong like him. But I don't need any of those exercises, Muffin. You know, even though that I do exercises every day, I'm just telling you right now, I don't need to be extremely strong. I just want to be just strong. Not muscular, just strong. You got that, buddy? You got that? I don't need to be muscular like you. I just want to be strong. So don't make me go under those exercises ever again. Because earlier, you were doing that, and I hated it. You understand, buddy? You don't talk much, do you? Okay, fine, whatever. But if I end up passing out because of you from all that grueling exercise, just like earlier, I swear to God, it's on you. Not me, it's you. Alright, alright, enough messing around. So I already turned Muffin around so many times already, so it's finally time to take a closer look at him. So yeah, so Muffin right here comes with that really, really big grin right here. Blushy cheeks, yeah, his hair looks pretty cool. So yeah, guys, so like, this is pretty much what an axolotl would look like. They have like gills on the side of their faces, so yeah, so pretty much Muffin and his 2 younger brothers have gills on their face. So his are in brown, and he has a little earring right here. Wow, I like the touch. I like the feel for the earring right here. So yeah, so he also wears a varsity jacket right here because, as another little fun fact, he is actually part of his college football team, the Ravens, and he is actually the team captain. So, yeah, so I really like the colors and choice that Sir Fluff decided to choose for his character. Really cool. And right here, not sure if it will focus well enough or you can see, but right here is the logo of his football team, the Ravens, like I said. And then he also come out with cutout jeans as well. Pretty nice. And he also comes with black and white sneakers as well. Just a little closer look on his design right here. Just the sole of his foot. And, whoa. The feel for this one is also pretty cool. I really like it. Wow. It feels just... Wow, these materials are really, really interesting because this is all like fabric or something like that. And then yet they have like... It feels rough around here and even here as well. So, yeah. So, it's a pretty nice plushie and everything. And also... Oh yeah. How can I actually forget about this? So... He also has a little man ponytail as well. So right here, this is kind of what it looks like. It kind of looks more like a secret mouth on the back of his head, mostly from the design. But honestly, it's still pretty cool nonetheless. You sport that well, Muffin. So also, this is his tail right here. And I think his design was intentionally to be like that, even though that I actually heard that Chiffon's tail, which is his youngest brother, his tail was actually torn up a little bit. So at first, like, fans were like, why on earth is it like that? Sir Fluff mentioned that she didn't know that axolotls can regrow back their limbs, so it was a intentional design. So I think Muffin here also has that same intentional design too. Yeah, you wag that tail. So yeah, so I forgot to show this off when I was showcasing Papa Louie right here. So this is the official Makeship tag right here. So a little closer look. Front and back. And also right here, we have the tag as well. So oh, come on, Muffin. Don't strangle my fingers. Okay, so, yep, right here, Muffin plushie by Sir Fluff. Only 1,063 plushies were made. Campaign was in August 2023, and of course designed in Canada because, like I said, they're from Vancouver. So yeah, guys, so what's funny enough is that despite the fact that Muffin's youngest brother, Chiffon, he is actually regarded as one of the most popular characters of Sir Fluff. Actually, I think he takes the #1 spot, I think, amongst the fans. But the thing is, for the plushies, he actually received the lowest amount of sales, while Muffin received the second highest, and the middle one Latte, who is actually the one who received the highest amount. And sadly, I never got Latte. Even though I wanted to get Latte so bad. I wanted to get him so bad. But I ended up trading him out for a t-shirt at the very last second, which was a hell of a boss t-shirt. And even though I still like it, I regret not getting both. And Chiffon, I had no chance of getting him because I didn't even know who Sir Fluff was when he was being released. So yeah, guys, so I've been a fan of Sir Fluff's content since around October of 2021. So just to give a little insight about who Sir Fluff is. So she is a Korean animator slash YouTuber who makes a lot of like animation memes towards like her character. So for anyone who doesn't know what an animation meme is, you pretty much take a pre-existing song and then you just like have your characters like dance or like create some kind of lore or something like that. It can be your own characters or it can be like some gaming franchise or whatever. It doesn't matter. So yeah, so Muffin right here, definitely this plushie is super cool. I really like it a lot. His design is so cool. I mean, it's really nice. And yeah, so I would definitely give this plushie a 9 out of 10, just like with Papa Louie as well, because both of them are very well designed. I mean, everything pretty much keeps in character and everything like that. The design is like accurate and cool. And yeah, I definitely think his design is super amazing. Yeah, I really like it. So yeah, guys, so even though that I gave a little bit of an analysis about who Muffin is and also who Sir Fluff is, I could also give a little bit of lore on who Muffin is. So yeah, guys, so this is a massive spoiler warning. So if you want to learn about Muffin himself, I would definitely recommend checking out both Sir Fluff's toy house or even her YouTube channel, because there are 3 videos, which is Epoch, Alarm Call, and Sleepwalk. Those 3 animation memes will actually describe a little bit more about the history of Muffin here, and also his siblings too. And just a little heads up, those videos are actually pretty graphics, and also would definitely be only for mature audiences, so just a little heads up for anyone who's watching right now. So if you would rather watch those videos instead of just me explaining it, you can skip to this time right here. Anyway, so as I said many times in this video, so Muffin right here, he is the oldest out of his 3 siblings, Latte and Chiffon. So he is always loud, he's always doing crazy stuff, never giving a shit about what others say about him, etc. So during his early childhood, he has been living inside of a mansion with his family, and even though that he does have parents, they were never really a part of his life, so he pretty much had to look after his younger siblings, and also the maids too. Now, at one point, while actually playing with his younger brother Latte, unfortunately a vase ended up falling off from a shelf and he almost nearly got hit. And he didn't even realize it was coming for him until Latte actually pushed him aside and he allowed himself to actually take the blow himself. So even though that Latte was hurt, he did recover from the incident and all was well. And compared to his relationship with his 2 siblings, he definitely likes both of them, but he is more caring for Latte more than that of Chiffon, because his relationship with Chiffon, not really too much explored. But for him and Latte, they're pretty close and all that stuff. Eventually, when the siblings started to get older, Muffin ended up taking notice that Latte started to enter his goth phase, and he was really, really upset with that fact. When he ended up confronting him about it, he also encountered the goth gang's main leader, and he was so upset with the fact that he quote-unquote corrupted him, so he decided to straight up beat the crap out of him. But nonetheless, even though that Muffin was heavily injured from that fight, he recovered quite well, and also his relationship with Latte was not greatly affected. They were still very close even after that incident. And also a little fun fact about Muffin right here. So like I said, axolotls have the ability to like heal quickly or at least like grow back their limbs. So compared to him and his 2 younger siblings, he actually takes the slowest to actually like regain like proper health and everything. So like say for example, he ended up losing a hand or something like that. His body will actually take 3 months just for this hand to actually grow back. So that's why most of his injuries from that fight ended up taking around 3 months to actually recover from. So yeah, but nonetheless, everything went well for quite a while. And eventually he entered college, and like I said, he joined the varsity football team and was even made the team captain of the team. And he also had quite a lot of wins as well. He made a lot of friends, he also loved to party, and he also loved to get drunk and everything. And also, as a fun little fact, he also really loves to play guitar and also the drums too, something that he also decided to teach his younger brother Latte right here. But then something happened. Something happened that unfortunately tore Latte's heart into a million pieces. Well, one night, apparently Muffin was hanging out with some friends, getting drunk, having a good time, partying, and just your usual typical stuff that Muffin likes to do. But when he was driving home that night, a deer unexpectedly came out, and unfortunately, it hit his car, and its antlers impaled Muffin deeply. Muffin lost control of the car, and he rolled the car into a ditch. And unfortunately for Muffin, he was injured so badly. But even though he did live, his injury left him in a 5-year coma and still counting to this day. Now, this really broke Latte's heart, because seeing his brother almost die that night, especially because the fact that he was super close with him, it's really sad. It's just a really sad sight to see. Not knowing that his brother could either live or could die at any moment. And even though that the doctor said that he will be alright, we don't know for a fact if that's gonna really happen. And remember when I said about on how Muffin's recovery rate would actually be slower than that of his brother's? That injury that he ended up enduring will definitely take a lot of time for him to heal. It's such a shame though. I mean, from a guy who is happy-go-lucky and always full of energy, almost nearly ended up enduring a tragic end. So yeah, I really hope that Sir Fluff does not decide to canonically kill him off, because he is such a cool guy. He's a fun guy to definitely be around, so it will be sad to see him go. So yeah guys, so that's pretty much all I have to say about Mr. Muffin right here. He's a pretty cool character, and I definitely love the fact that he was made into a marketable plushie. I mean, it's just so cool to finally have the final Axolotl brother to actually be made into a makeshift plush. And without a doubt, Muffin is definitely one of my favorite Sir Fluff characters, along with Latte, Chiffon, and also the fish market characters Kenny, Pepper, and even Achi as well. I mean, definitely Sir Fluff has a very creative mind, and I really admire her works, even though some of them can be a little too steamy and even a little bit weird, and also gory too. But hey, I mean, Sir Fluff definitely has very good animations and also good character lore and everything. So yeah, so I'll be sure to be on the lookout for more Sir Fluff plushies somewhere on like eBay or Mercari or something like that, because if I find any one of them, I would definitely review them right now. What? What was that? What was that? Hello? Whoa. Hey. What did I tell you about playing with sharp objects here in the house? You know very well that I gave you a full-on lesson on how you should never play with sharp objects. Didn't I tell you that already? Oh, so you wanted to be reviewed, huh? Well, there could have been many different ways on how you wanted to tell me without having to present these sharp scissors. I already told you multiple times not to play with sharp objects around in the house, boy. I told you that many times already. You could easily cut yourself. You could have told me in any way, shape, or form that you wanted to be reviewed and yet not present sharp objects right in front of my face, huh, baby Chiffon? What do you have to say for yourself? The silent treatment, of course. Well, not gonna waste my breath on you, baby Chiffon. Well, come on. Let's review you. Alright guys, so Muffin is not the only plushie that I'm gonna be reviewing today. I will also be reviewing his younger brother, Chiffon. Or more like, baby Chiffon. Haha. Because, yep, that is indeed baby Chiffon right here. So, there were actually 2 variants of Chiffon that were sold as part of Makeship. Like, just regular Chiffon and also baby Chiffon as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna be reviewing him too, and not because he's threatening me behind my back or anything. Yeah, so I've been scattering around the internet, mostly on eBay, to find Chiffon or even Latte, because I really want those plushies so bad. I've been requesting Makeship to like bring it back, and they just put like some kind of generic response saying like, oh sorry, why don't you just instead sign up to some kind of newsletter instead? So dumb. So yeah, so I found a lot of listings for discontinued plushies on eBay, but I couldn't find anything related towards Chiffon or Latte. So I continued searching around the web, and I found a website called Mercari. And at first, I did not trust the website because I thought it was one of those scam websites or something like that. The one that they pretend that they're a bidding website or something like that, but really they're not. But nope, luckily Mercari is indeed very trustworthy. But of course, I still did some research just to make sure that it was trustworthy, and yep, sure enough, it was all good. And as a little fun fact, Mercari is actually based in Japan, and I actually recently went to Japan over the summer, so yeah. So I was going through Mercari, and I was trying to see if anyone had any discontinued makeshift plushies available, and one of the first plushies that I ended up finding was this little dude, Baby Chiffon, and of course, I couldn't resist buying this guy, even though that this little guy is not on top of my list. But yeah, if I could find any Sir Fluff plushies out there, then I might as well just get it. And then again, before I ended up buying the Baby Chiffon plushie, I had to analyze the images on Makeship and the pictures from the seller, because the thing is that a lot of websites are actually scamming people with discontinued plushies. Like this one upcoming musical platform game, Billy Bust Up. There's actually a website where they actually straight up manipulate people into buying the plushies when really they'll never receive it at all. So I just went with my gut and I bought it, and yep, here it is. Baby Chiffon. I bet he doesn't like those head rubs. He really, really wants to kill me right now. Oh yeah, and then also, fun fact, he doesn't actually come with a tag, so that was another reason why I was so hesitant to even buy him, but luckily, he is the real deal. So yeah, so let's take a little closer look about Baby Chiffon here. So of course he has like a perma smile on him, because according to a Q&A, he actually has an opposite of an RBF. So he is smiling all the time. So just like with Muffin, he also has like little blushy cheeks, like little strands of hair. That was his hair back when he was a baby. He has different hair like when he's older. So it will be drawn like this. Or no, like this. Yeah, like that. And then of course he has his PJs on, because this is a Baby Chiffon variant, so it's blue and white striped. And of course the buttons right here can actually be unbuttoned right here. Come on, stop resisting. There we go. See? Yep, that's just the inside of his body, that's all. Nothing special about that. So yeah, so of course like he doesn't wear any shoes since he's a baby. Baby Chiffon doesn't wear baby shoes. So yeah, so of course this is just his back. Pretty nice detail. And then of course his tail, because Baby Chiffon here is also an axolotl, and his tail is not actually torn up, which is a little bit surprising, because in his design it is actually torn up, like his main design. And of course he has the gills and everything. Pretty cool. Yeah, really like it. This variant of Chiffon looks super duper cool. So as a fun little fact, so this Baby Chiffon plushie right here is actually based off one of Sir Fluff's animation meme called Sleepwalk. So that one, it's pretty dark, and it's definitely one of the most viewed animations on her channel. It's definitely one of my favorite animations. So yeah, so I don't want to make this video extremely long, because if I actually ended up finding the actual Chiffon plushie, or even Latte as well, I will review both of them, and I would definitely give more facts about them. So instead, I will give like simple small facts about little Chiffon right here. Okay, so Chiffon right here, even though this is Baby Chiffon, but Chiffon in general, he is 25 years old. He is super duper smart. He is actually a born genius, actually. He straight up knew how to talk when he was only a few months old. His first words, which was towards a maid that was carrying him, was just straight up F-bombs. He just swore like a sailor towards her, and she was traumatized from hearing all that. And yeah, it was all revealed in a comic. It's pretty funny in my opinion, because like, oh my god, you wouldn't expect to hear a baby to actually say something like that. But yeah, Chiffon uses a lot of swear words in his daily life. He's also very manipulative. He also owns his own company called LOTL Corp, which actually makes medicines and beauty products for fish people, actually. And just like I said, he has a perma smile on his face. And as a final little fact, he is pansexual, just like with Latte and Muffin. So that's pretty cool to know as well. And I can also give you guys a little small fact about the sleepwalk animation. Again, this is a massive spoiler warning, so if you want to watch the video first, I definitely recommend skipping to this mark right here. Alright, so Baby Chiffon right here. Remember, like I said, he is a super born genius. So at one point when he was still like a baby or a toddler, as revealed in the Sleepwalk animation, Muffin, Latte, and Chiffon used to own a pet cat named Cheddar. Unfortunately, a car accidentally ran him over and he died. And of course, Muffin was so devastated because he was the one who greatly took care of Cheddar, and yeah, he loved Cheddar a lot. So they ended up burying him. But however, Chiffon decided that one day he will actually decide to terrorize his older brothers. So, as a little starter, he decided to actually dig up Cheddar's corpse from the ground, and he was able to successfully reanimate him and become back as a zombie, freaking out Latte. He scarred him for quite a while. So yeah, so that was like one of the first instances of Chiffon right here, just straight up trying to get his older brothers and just straight up show that he's really the one in charge around here. Yeah, what a creepy little fellow are you. You better not do the same thing towards me when I die. Because even though that at one point that you may end up outliving me because you're just nothing but a plush, you better not do the same thing. Got that, buddy? You don't talk much, just like Muffin, do you? Okay, that's fine. No worries. Of course, he's not gonna make any promises. So, alright guys, so, yeah, I know I did say a lot about Chiffon right here, even though I said I was not going to say a lot. But at least I gave you guys a good chunk about who this cute but manipulative dude is about. Because straight up, between that mouth right here are rotten lies, and I'll cover them all when I find Chiffon and Latte. Alright, let's bring Muffin out here because he definitely needs to see his younger brother again because he hasn't seen him in quite a while. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be the end of this review video, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I mean, I'm just super duper happy to finally get Muffin here. I mean, he was the only plushie from Sir Fluff that I was finally able to get a chance on getting. And of course, baby Chiffon, even though it's not the regular Chiffon plushie, at least I found him. And honestly, I'm just really happy that I at least found a variant of Chiffon. And yeah, I actually forgot to give you guys my rating, so I would definitely give him maybe a 8.5 out of 10 because I mean it's not extremely special, but I mean like it's still good. I like it a lot. So yeah, so it's nice to see Muffin finally reunite with his brother, but of course he definitely has to be a little bit careful because you know who knows what Chiffon is gonna do with him. And luckily, and just like with the Papa Louie Plush, Muffin also came with a card where you can massage him and everything, you know, plushie care and everything. I actually watched that video and it's actually pretty funny on how they ended up putting cucumbers on the plushie's eyes, so I actually might plan on doing that. I'll follow step by step on what they ended up doing. So yeah, so Muffin here, I definitely don't think he needs a massage. I mean, he could, but I mean, only for pleasure. But I think the one thing that really needs a massage is this card right here, because straight up, it was so destroyed when I actually ended up opening up the plush, unlike Papa Louie. So yeah guys, so the next time that I review like any of Sir Fluff's stuff, I'm definitely gonna review a Chiffon plushie and the Latte plushie, so I'm gonna be on the lookout to see if I can find anything. And also, just a little shout out, I would definitely recommend you guys to check out Sir Fluff's content. I mean, she's a pretty good animator. I really love the flow, the style, and how smooth everything is, and how all the styles and everything are just like so simple to like very well detailed, and definitely their animations tell a lot of lore and everything, so it's pretty cool and stuff. So like I said, just a little heads up, and I would definitely take this highly. Sir Fluff's content is, I highly recommend any youngsters to not watch it because it's very, like I said, it's very graphic, and sometimes there's like a lot of adult themes in there, and also some things can get a little too steamy around, so I definitely recommend you being careful about that. Again, I'm not trying to discourage people or anything, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. So on her main channel, she does a lot of just like animation memes and PMVs, and on her second channel, Daily Fluff, she does a lot of shit posts with mostly the fish market characters that I mentioned earlier. So yeah guys, so that's pretty much all I had to say about these little fellows. So so yeah, I am really happy to finally own these two, and yeah, so I hope that whatever plushie that's gonna come next in the mail will definitely be cool as them. Alright guys, so I'm gonna pretty much end this video right now. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in whatever video I upload next. See you, my Fredinators. Please don't eat my last spirits. He's such a weirdo. A funny weirdo.